today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you today?
That I'm doing great. Well,
Uh,
I'm
uh,
actually having my coffee right earlier.
really? Am I the first student today?
Oh, actually, you are my third student
A
today.
third. Ah, already you had two classes.
Indeed. The first
Mm-hmm.
one was around 7 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and next was around 7:30 in the morning, and then I
Mm-hmm.
have you.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little like a 30-minute break or 20-minute break if I'm
Ah,
not
really?
mistaken.
Yeah.
Then
So I
I just
think the Philippines it is 1 hour earlier than here in Korea, right?
actually
I
you
think
guys are an hour early.
we
Yes, you
are
guys are.
early. Ah, really? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, are you at your work right
Yeah, yes. Here is my office. One
now?
private place in my office, so I can use this place by myself.
Oh,
Mm-mm. So
I
I'm
see.
lucky.
Well, yes, indeed,
Yeah.
you're lucky. That's
I'm
nice
lucky.
to know that you have a little space
Mm.
for you to do our
Yes.
class.
Yes.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you
Mm-hmm.
a teacher or
Not,
do you
not
work
that
in?
kind of teacher. Just that this room is a place for education,
Oh,
education for our employees. Yeah,
oh,
just this place.
so you are like
No,
a
just
trainer.
no. Just
No, not a trainer.
yeah, just the manager,
Oh, wow.
manager. No.
A
I, I
manager.
mean, I mean, uh, I mean, just the person who uh, take care of take care of these
Mm,
places. I'm not
I
the
see.
yeah.
I
You see,
get.
I'm not the manager.
Yes, that's okay. Well, I get
Just
what you mean, and that's still an amazing job that you got there.
mm,
Well, what time do you usually start working?
from 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Mm,
8 a.m.
mm.
Oh, so you just started just a
Yeah,
few minutes ago.
yeah, right.
You just started a few minutes
Yeah,
ago.
but I usually come to work maybe
Mhm.
7:30, around 7:30, and then I also had a cup of coffee,
Mhm.
drink a cup of coffee like you,
Yes, I
and
actually have it here with me. It's
right,
from McDonald's.
uh, uh, this is just
It's very convenient.
right.
That is because um because I'm living alone, so when
Mm-hmm.
I woke up in the
Mm-hmm.
morning, I
Mm.
feel like I'm still sleepy. So
Mm.
instead of me spending my time making a coffee,
Right.
I'm going to use that 15 minutes of me
Mm.
trying to get more sleep.
Mm.
That's why I just grab a coffee on my way to work.
All right. So is McDonald near your office or
No,
no?
actually,
Hmm.
I ride two jeepneys. Jeepneys is our
I
we call
know.
it our
I know
yeah.
what is
Did
jeepney.
you went here?
Yeah, I've been on a jeepneys before because I've
Uh-huh.
been to the Philippines
Mhm. Wow.
for English camp
Mm.
quite a long time ago when I
Long time
was in a
ago.
college. I think
Mhm.
in 2005
Mhm.
or 6.
Wow.
Yeah, quite a long time
Ah,
ago. Hmm.
I was thinking how old I was.
At the
Well, that
time,
was
maybe
really a long time ago.
I think 5 or 6 years old.
I don't. I'm actually let me trying to remember. I think I was 14 at that time.
Ah, really? Mm,
14,
mm-hmm,
yes.
mm-hmm,
I'm 14.
mm-hmm. So
Well,
I stayed in
mhm.
Iloilo, right? Iloilo.
Mm-hmm.
island, southern part of your country, Iloilo.
Oh, yeah, it's like oh Ilo. It's
Sorry,
under beside
Ilo, yeah, yeah, Ilo.
Ilo. But I
Mm.
like how you pronounce it,
Uh-huh.
Ilo.
Uh-huh.
Well, yes, it's under if I'm not mistaken, Visayas region. Indeed, southern part of our
Right.
country.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
Yeah.
I've never went there. How was
Oh,
it?
really?
I never
Uh,
went there.
it was winter, but
Mhm.
unlike here in Korea, it was very warm, and
Mhm.
I enjoyed uh, the my stay there very much
Mhm.
at the time for only 8 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah, 8 weeks.
is it is it
Mm.
only you that you went? Like, are you
Yeah, by
alone?
myself, but at the
Yes.
time
Mhm.
I studied at a private institution, of course,
Mhm.
run by a Korean. So I stayed at uh, a homestay, so homestay house.
A homestay
Yeah,
house.
homestay
Oh,
house.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite jealous. I
Ah,
never
really?
went there because it's probably I actually have a very strict mom. So,
Mm-hmm.
growing up with four brothers and
Four
just only
brothers.
me. Yes, I have four
Okay.
brothers.
Ah.
So growing up with four brothers and a
Mm-hmm.
very strict mom,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really having a hard time of having a vacation,
Mm.
you know, outside my province alone.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if I cannot go to other province
Mm-hmm.
without, my mom or
Mm-hmm.
anyone older than me
Right.
supervising me.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine I still have not tried going to other country as
Ah,
well.
really?
Yes, and
Ah.
that's why I'm so jealous. Like
Mm.
every time I met other people
Uh.
and they talk about vacations, going to different
Hmm.
places,
Right.
I was like my face is always like my jaw is always like this. Okay, tell me more
I
about it. I
see.
was like,
I see.
they were like, oh, why did you not go in
Um.
this place yet?
Um.
And I was like,
Oh, really?
no,
So
I wish
I,
I did.
yeah, nowadays I see lots of Chinese and Filipinos in Korea, a lot. So why don't you travel? Why don't you come to Korea, visit Korea for tourism?
Yes, in Korea,
Mm.
I'm
Or
actually
Japan,
Korea.
I think, or Japan because it it is
Hmm.
much cheaper than before to travel Japan, I think.
That's what
Or
I heard.
mm,
Actually, there are three countries that, oh, it's actually on my top three list that I want
uh-huh,
to visit.
uh-huh,
No, I mean, you know, I'm 26, so
mm, mm,
it's, it's time for me to travel. The first
right.
country that I wanted to visit was Europe.
Europe.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I'm in love with Europe. It's probably because um, the structures of the house,
Mm-hmm.
the weather,
Mm.
and also I don't know. It feels like the location is really fantastic.
Right, right. So, do you have
That
any particular country in Europe?
yes, I actually like one, two, three,
Oh,
four, I guess.
or
One is Switzerland,
Switzerland. Mm-hmm.
Sweden,
Sweden,
Norway,
Norway,
and Netherlands.
Netherlands. Ah, I
Yes.
think you like a little bit countries I mean countries with a cold weather, a little bit cold
Indeed.
weather.
It's
Uh-huh.
probably because
Hmm.
I had asthma, and
Asthma. Ah,
yes,
really?
when I was
Mm.
a kid, I always, or most, I mostly spent my childhood in the hospital, and
Mm.
my asthma
Mm.
loves,
Mm.
um,
Mm.
preferred. rather preferred cold weather or
Mm-hmm.
cold places. So my dad,
Right.
when he was still alive,
Mm-hmm.
he still like he need to buy me a portable
Ah,
aircon.
really?
So whenever
Uh-huh.
I go to a certain place,
Hmm.
he needs to bring that along. So
Ah,
I'm used
right.
to cold weather. That's why I
Uh-huh.
chose here in
Right,
Baguio
right.
because it's the
So,
coldest place.
and may I recommend one country for you in
Oh
Europe?
sure, yes please.
Because I'm a little bit worried if
Mm.
you are more jealous of me, but I I stayed in Europe for about 1.5 years there for a study.
Wow.
So I've been to several countries in Europe. So
Wow.
my favorite country, my favorite place is Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland.
I
Yeah, Edinburgh, the capital, the
the
capital
capital of
of, yeah,
Scotland.
Scotland, Edinburgh.
Oh.
Yeah, Edinburgh is the most. I think
Mhm.
it has everything you want. I think cold
Mhm.
weather and beautiful nature and historic architectures. And
Wow.
yeah, the city is not that big, so
Mhm.
it's okay to walk around,
Mhm.
walk around, and walk through all parts of the city in a day, I think. So
Wow.
yeah, if you have a chance to visit Europe,
Mhm.
so I think it must be good to visit Edinburgh. Hmm.
I would love to. I mean, you know what, DJ? You
Hmm.
got no idea how I feel like right now, cause
Hmm.
meeting someone. I don't know
Hmm.
if it's only me, but meeting someone who went traveled a lot of places
Hmm.
and listening to them telling stories about
Hmm.
their experience.
Hmm.
I am a person that has a big or a wild imagination. So
Hmm.
when you tell me stories, I imagine what it looks like. So for me, when you tell or when
Hmm.
you say
Hmm.
rather your experience going in different countries, I feel like I went on that country. So
Alright.
thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm going
yes.
to add Scotland
Mm.
on my list. So I guess that's
Yes,
going to
yes.
be my
Mm-hmm.
one of my top
Yes,
five.
yes, yes.
I chose Netherlands.
Hmm.
Actually, I did not particularly not one of my favorite
Hmm.
Netherlands. I only chose it because I have a friend. I met her online as well. So
Hmm.
when you were a kid, I
Yes.
used to play an online game because my
Really?
mom and dad won't allow me play outside.
Right,
So
right,
I
right.
grew up playing in a
Hmm.
computer.
Hmm.
So I met her online, and actually she's engaged now,
Hmm.
and she and her fiance
Mm-hmm.
is actually inviting me on
Ah,
their new
really?
house for a vacation.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, that's going to be a free accommodation and a free food. She's
Mm, mm.
actually a chef. So, I
Oh,
mean,
really?
wow.
Wow.
Yes, she is a chef. That
Mm-hmm.
every day
Mm.
she send me um what you call this, like fantastic food. I'm not sure if I still have it on my phone though, but I
Mm-hmm.
think in our next class I'll show
All
you.
right.
It's
All right.
actually an amazing food.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time I see it, like I
Oh.
drool, like oh my gosh, I want to taste that. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, I love the food that you're sending me. And she said, well, that's more reason for you to visit
Ah,
Netherlands to
right,
taste my
right,
cooking.
right, right. So
It's like,
what you need, the only thing you need is the money for your flight, right?
yes,
Going
actually,
and
that's all
coming
I
back.
need.
Yeah, it is a really good opportunity to visit other
Mhm.
countries if you have a friend in that country, right?
Right.
Hmm.
At least someone will going to be my tour guide.
Hmm. Very good. So, do your friends live in Amsterdam or
No,
others?
it's
Uh-huh.
I actually Amsterdam is quite far on her location.
Ah.
I
Okay, I
think
see.
she is located in Hagdan.
Heck, Dan.
Hagdan.
Hmm.
Let me type that.
Mm-mm.
Or let me just oh I've never tried this space before. Yeah, it spells like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh,
Heck,
bear
Dan.
with my painting skills. Yeah, that I'm
Uh-huh.
not sure if
All right.
that's the correct spelling, but yeah,
Mm,
it's
mm,
Hagden. And Amsterdam, I think it's an hour or
mm,
45 minutes
mm, mm,
trip
mm,
away from her place. But I'm not sure if
mm.
she still lives there because she
Yes.
said they bought a new house and I have not asked the location.
Mm-hmm. Great. So, uh,
Oh,
yeah,
and
from my experience, just I think everywhere in Europe is picture-like. So when you take a picture of anywhere in Europe,
mhm,
and then you develop it into a picture, and you
uh-huh.
can write anything on the picture, like a picture letter, picture letter. So, yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Is that like
really beautiful, everywhere in Europe, I think. So you
oh,
just develop, you just write anything on that picture, and
mhm.
just you can use it as a letter. Yeah, very,
Well,
really beautiful.
I couldn't agree more with you because that's what I
Mm.
also noticed. Because she used to send me a lot of pictures, though
Ah.
it's not the actual picture
Mm.
itself, but all of the places where she went to, she always take photos, and
Mm.
because she knows me better, that seeing pictures, it looks
Mm.
like for me, I
Mm.
feel like
Mm.
I already went in that place. So whenever
Mm.
she took picture, I was like, "Hey, it looks like everywhere you go, it's just like you can it's good for a picture or for
Right,
photo
right,
shooting."
right, right.
And she was like, "Yes, you got no idea." And I was
Mm.
like, "Okay, don't make me jealous. I'll feel jealous even more."
You're right.
She
Yeah.
wanted to go here in the Philippines actually.
Mm.
Well, she's
Mm.
supposed to go here last year.
Last year. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, yes, she wanted to go here last year and wanted to see me in person. In
Mm-hmm.
person,
Mm-hmm.
apparently that my schedule
Ah.
is not meeting her schedule. So, because I used to work in
Mm.
an online banking, it's a customer
Mm.
service for an
Mm.
online banking.
Mm.
So, since I follow American time, I used to work in American company for 4 years. So,
Mm.
I work at night.
Aha.
My morning is evening, and
Ah.
my morning is evening.
Wow.
So, it's really complicated because she
Mm.
said, I wanted to see you around 12 noon.
Mm.
Let's meet in the capital of the Philippines, which is Manila, right?
Manila.
And
Maybe
yes,
4 hours away from Baguio?
four,
4
46,
or
I guess.
46? Wow.
I'm not sure. But they said that there's another route
Hmm.
where you can go to.
Ah.
I think it's gonna lessen the trip, so maybe it's 4 hours
Hmm.
now. That I'm not
Hmm.
sure.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I have not, I have not tried going in
Ah.
Manila, though I was born in Manila.
Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I can't remember. I think I was 2 years old
Right.
when I was
Hmm.
in Manila. Anyway, so we did not had a chance to see each
Hmm.
other last
Hmm.
year.
Hmm.
So she ended up going to Japan,
Hmm.
and Japan is actually the second country that I really
Ah,
want to go
really?
with.
Mm.
Yes, I'm an anime fanatic,
Really?
the food fanatic,
uh,
and it's probably more on the food and
mm,
how the culture is. I also
mm,
like Korea. Korea is
mm,
actually
mm,
my third country
mm,
that I wanted to visit. Um, it's probably because the landscape on
mm.
your place. Also, I have classmates before in college, nursing,
Ah.
in back in my nursing days.
Mm-hmm.
I have three Korean classmates. The other two, one was a girl and the other one is a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm not really close with those two,
Mm.
we always chat together, and they always tell me stories about Korea. So you know what? I was like, I really love to visit your country, and
uh,
they said, we're going back after college, and if you wanted to see Korea, we'll be more than happy to tour you around. And,
uh-huh.
and I said,
So
yes,
you
please,
have free
that would be a great thing.
accommodations here in Korea too.
I
Free
don't think
accom
so.
yeah. If you contact with them. Uh-huh.
I'm
Hmm.
still shy because we kind of get lost in touch.
Ah.
We lost in touch,
All
though
right.
we're
All
still
right.
friends in social medias.
Hmm. Hmm.
The third Korean
Mm-hmm.
guy, um, I don't know. I think I don't really know what happened to him now, because we
Uh-huh.
stopped talking.
Uh-huh.
But because I finished my English classes when I used to study tourism,
Mm-hmm.
tourism and nursing. Anyway, um, I always sit in on their class, and he always sit next to me.
Uh-huh.
And at first, I was not talking to him because I'm shy.
Mm-hmm.
And one time when they had quizzes, and I was there, I was not doing anything because I was just sitting in.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me for a translation. So I was like, I was helping him on his quizzes. So we end up being friends,
Hmm.
and I think he's my first student, because
Ah.
every yes, every free time that we had, I spend my free time with him, teaching him
Ah.
to speak it fluently. He can
Mm-hmm.
actually speak English confidently like you do,
Mm-hmm.
though it's probably more on writing that he's lacking. So
Hmm.
I'm actually helping him because he knows that I used to be 3 years champion for poem writing. So
Ah.
yes, I
Wow.
was three
Uh-huh.
years champion. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I was in my freshman, and
Yes.
I compete with seniors.
Ah.
And when he found out my stories,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, kindly spend more time with me, and I'll pay you. I was like, no, you don't have to. I mean, we're friends now,
Right.
because he actually studying, I guess, business management, I guess,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I'm studying nursing.
Mm-hmm.
So our schedules are not the same.
Yes.
Though since I finished most of my minor subject
Mm.
in my first course, I end up having a lot of free time.
Mm.
So every time that it's my free time, I
Mm.
look for him, or I
Ah.
go to his class waiting for him outside. So yeah, but right now, we stopped talking. It's
Mm.
probably because I deactivated my Facebook because I really had a
Mm.
4 years stressful job. All my life, I
Ah.
avoided,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I avoided math all my life.
Mm.
I end up
Mm.
working in a bank,
So
which is
you work in a different field,
yes,
considering your major, alright? So you majored in nursing, right? But
yes,
you
I
worked
did.
for a bank. Hmm.
Hmm Um, I did not really like nursing.
Ah,
It's
okay.
actually my mom's choice.
Ah, really?
Yes, I
Mm,
prefer to study forensic.
mm-hmm.
And then my mom was like, "Ah, that's disgusting. Why you like it?" And I was like, I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe I like disgusting things. So anyway, I think
mm,
that's pretty much it with our story. I
mm,
just really lost in touch with those three
mm,
friends I had,
mm, mm,
but I did not regret though, because
mm,
I really did enjoyed talking with them,
mm,
spending my time with them, and I just
mm,
wish that we're still talking, because
mm.
maybe you don't know, in the near future I can go to
Right,
Korea.
right, right. Yeah, just before you visit Korea, you should contact them.
Yes,
You
for the
try
Korea
to, yeah, you
conversation.
will you should try to contact them. They must welcome you very much.
I hope so.
Mm, mm.
I mean, it's been a while. How long was it? Probably 5 years.
5 years. Hmm. But I
Yeah, it's
think
been a
just
while.
after they returned back to Korea, they they must have been
Mhm.
very busy in
Mhm.
working or something. So uh, that's why you might lost contact with them. But
Probably.
yeah, but after 5 or 6 years, I think they might have a stable uh, conditions, job
Mhm.
conditions.
I
So
see.
yeah, if you contact them, they will be very happy. Maybe, I think.
I'll try to do that.
Mm,
I'm gonna try to contact first.
right, right.
Her name is the girl. Her name is Yoonji Lee. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yunjin,
Oh,
이윤진,
Yoonjin.
Yunjin. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, my
okay.
Korean name is Dongjin. The same
They
Jin, Jin.
they always laugh at me every time I pronounce their
Uh-huh,
name. So they were
Yunjin.
like, just use my English name, Julie, and I was like, but I want to learn how you say it. And then they're like, but it's
Hmm.
kind of funny whenever you say it. So just use our English name. And I was like, okay, I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
offend you or something. And then they laugh even more because
Uh-huh.
I really trying. I really wanted to, learn how to speak in English because all I know is op opa.
Mm-hmm. Oppa, brother. Uh-huh. Oppa, Oppa.
Opa.
Yeah, right, you're right.
I really like it.
Mm.
Oh, I hate this. It's almost time.
Oh, yes.
Hi. Well,
All right. Mm.
I'm really looking forward of talking with you again
All
in our
right.
next class,
Sure.
DJ.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can have another class with you,
Okay.
and I still want to listen more of your travel
Mm.
stories.
Okay, sure. And thank you
Thank you so
for, yeah,
much.
sharing your story today. I
Oh,
really enjoyed it very much.
oh, I'm
Mm.
glad you enjoyed our class.
Mm, mm,
I also enjoyed very much.
mm.
Really appreciate it.
Oh,
And
sure.
so far, I can say that you are really good on speaking English. I think we can
Thank
just
you.
improve more by just, talking every
Mm,
day if we have
mm,
time.
mm,
And I'm always here, really hoping
mm.
that I can have another
Okay.
class with you because I think you have so much stories that you still have to share
Yeah,
with me.
I've got a lot to tell you.
Okay, indeed,
Okay.
and I'm looking forward for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you're at work, I
Yeah.
don't want to get much of your time. Well, thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much for
Thank
spending your
you.
time with me.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, and
Mm-hmm.
be safe going home, and you always have a great day, okay?
All right. You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.